happy to let that one go. You'd expect not. And actually, we're going to see double fish. Nami locked in for Vander. Xaxus will select the Fizz for Overpow here. And we saw first pick Fizz in that last game.
Yeah.
And honestly, he tried. I mean, he tried Overpow. You can definitely say that he tried in that last one. DFG trying to constantly pounce on Rekkles, but I think it only really worked out once. And that time, he actually had to flash right on top of them to do it. And they still ended up losing the game.
And this simply, it must mean Roccat is afraid of Fnatic locking in the Fizz. So they feel like they have to take it early, otherwise there's no reason. So again, they're down this bottom lane. Soaz was left to just farm, while Xaxus was up in the top lane together with Vander and Celaver to take the tower down. And we saw the dual lane from Fnatic just instantly go into the lane, start pushing it into Xaxus here and try and get some damage on the tower. So a lot of farm being picked up by Soaz, and let's see here if xPeke is in trouble.
He's got a flash, surely. He's actually waiting very long on this one, and that's going to go down. He's not going to flash, that's why he didn't flash. And, well, great stuff, Joe. First blood comes over to Jankos, and that's the danger. No flash in there. When did he actually use his flash?
We didn't see. It must have been a bad trade with Overpow in lane, where he had to use the flash very early on, because it's almost ready again. I don't, and let's see. Jankos want to get a gang on.
Look at the
top lane here. Oh, Soaz is actually, as it was proc already.
Well, that is his blood well, but Jankos is actually coming into this one. This may be just baited out by Roccat. There's no damage. Jump comes in, and Jankos, he's going to get his second kill of the game. And while Soaz is feeling comfortable there to try and kill off Xaxus, they come around. Meanwhile, Vander getting exhausted. Ulti came out. Tidal wave. That's not going to have the effect that he would have wanted. Black shield is onto Cyanide as well. Vander surely going to go down. It's Rekkles that gets the kill. They can't kill off Celaver, but a 1-for-1 trade across the map.
Yes, up in this top lane here, Xaxus stayed in lane, even though he was low, and there's the execute takedown from Nidalee, simply just to bait Soaz. Fnatic stayed in lane to push it out into the tower, and then they started recalling. So now Roccat saw them recall, started the dragon. There's no dual lane from Fnatic, there's no jungler either to stop it. So very, very nice response here by Roccat, seeing the fact that Fnatic were pushing out the bottom lane, recalling really late, and then you just take the objective. Overpow in here, he needs to be careful. Cyanide is there.
Oh, Cyanide there, the fish does go out there onto Peke. Willow trying to connect one last time. Can he do the damage? No. Playful tricks are off from Overpow. Meanwhile, they're trying to collapse it on towards YellowStar in the river as well. Got his black shield on, pops his ultimate. He's actually going to get his ult proc, but Overpow might be able to chase through to finish this one out. Good dot binding. Can they get onto him? Jankos doesn't have the jump available. And now Peck is coming in from the side. Rekkles at the front. Rekkles actually doing decent damage here. That's a good bubble coming through. But Cyanide is still chasing. He's quite far away from the rest of his team. Buster shot used to knock him back. Vander now become the victim now. Cyanide down to less than half. Has to go back. Soaz tries for the spear. Celaver jumps away. And a messy, messy fight that in the end leads to no kills.
So as he teleported down from the top lane just to join the fight here, and everyone from Fnatic just kept chasing Roccat, couldn't kill them. Xaxus meanwhile in his top lane just pushing it down. And everyone actually stayed alive. Even YellowStar, he was the first victim. Both junglers once again though, opposite lanes. Cyanide up in his top lane this time.
Xaxus does have his blood well available, doesn't get the knock on Cyanide, but Cyanide's tanking up the turret, and Xaxus is doing a good job of damage here. Really going to be able to dive on into him once again. Overpow is going to come in. The fish will go wide though. Has he got, number one, enough mana to get in? And will the cooldowns come off for him? Cyanide trying his best to get away, turns around. And he gets the kill. He got the kill there. Soaz is going to go down. And now it's all about trying to find Cyanide before he goes invisible. And he's able to escape. Meanwhile, Roccat are pushing bottom. Fnatic have pushed middle, and Peke will take it.
So okay, so down this bottom lane here, Jankos did his, again, the standard. I'm not going for a gank, I'm just going in to take the tower. We talked about how with Nami and Tristana, they could push the wave in. Jankos could join, get the tower, did it right here. Meanwhile, in the top lane, a bit of a failed dive. Cyanide took a lot of damage under the tower here. Same goes for Soaz, which meant Overpow joined in. They traded 1-for-1. But then it turned around again and say Fnatic picked up the mid tower because Overpow was roaming. So a lot of towers, a lot of kills here. Actually ended up trading just tower for tower and kill for kill.
Oh. Going towards Jankos. Ultimate actually used. Peke is going to ult over the top as well. And Jankos no doubt screaming, where are you guys? Quick, come over. Oh, great tidal wave though from Vander. Gets two. Jankos survives. There's an exhaust on Peke. They get another one as well. And now they're trying to chase onto YellowStar. The Dark Black Shield will stop the knockup, but the fish comes out anyway. And Roccat, just like that, get a 3-0. Fnatic chasing into no man's land.
While we had the fight going on down around the dragon, Roccat, they're not done fighting, they're looking for more.
Chasing on from this one, the fish will do the damage to Cyanide, but doesn't actually knock him out. Here comes Soaz from the side. They kill off Celaver. Overpow and Vander now going to have to run away. Xaxus is here as well. They didn't actually kill YellowStar. Bloodwell is popped. He's going back straight back down from it. That was a double kill for Soaz on Nidalee.
So let's just completely turn it around. First we had Fnatic chasing Roccat, being too over-aggressive, end up dying, give up the dragon, and then Roccat comes down to this bottom lane, chases YellowStar, he stays alive, Fnatic joins in, picks up 2 kills, picks up a tower as well. So both teams here really punishing each other when they are over-aggressive. Really got a bit of damage on his mid lane tower.
And then surmise from that, who's going to pull ahead? The team that don't make the silly decisions to go chasing extremely deep. Once again, look at this. Coming around the side. Blue buff was actually started there by Cyanide. Jankos gets it. Hits his ultimate. He's going to jump over. I'm not sure that he can actually catch Cyanide.
Oh, he's
very alone. Find himself on his own. He is on his own. Oh, flashing in for it as well. Ultimate out of Cyanide. I think he's got this kill though. Oh, it pops his W.
It's ready now.
Jankos has got the blue buff. There he is. Jankos gets the kill. How are you going to escape though? Scrying up comes down. Here's the rest of the team. Fish comes out. It's on Rekkles, but he's out of range, and Rekkles gets the kill.
It was funny to see how both supports were like thinking the same. Oh, let's get to this top lane here. Let's get up to help, and they were the only ones there to help between the two top laners. But it is what we see when we have all the split push. It's a lot about who's gonna rotate the fastest between the lanes.
Oh, baited.
Oh. That's a binding and
a little bit of a trap there from Fnatic. Cyanide will actually get that kill. Annoyance when that happens, and it's kind of what happens when you can't get that vision in there. And look at that graph. Creep score difference over time. There's a tiny little spike somewhere at the start there for Roccat, but other than that, it's been all about Fnatic. There's another dragon coming in.
But the whole idea was probably just to get someone who could wave clear a little bit, try and hold his own against the Nidalee, which has not been working at all, as we just saw.
Well, there it is, cut off from Rekkles. They actually came from the middle lane there. If you were wondering where all of a sudden Kog'Maw and Evelynn came from, they were actually pushing in towards the inhibitor turret in the middle lane. Meanwhile, that mid lane has been pushed back. Well, they're forced away by the fact that they're having a little bit of a fight, and Soaz is once again just auto-attacking the turret in the top lane.
Yeah, so Overpow actually was in the lane, one-on-one against Soaz here. 2 members once again moving to this top lane. They want to kill him now. Let's see if they can do it.
DMG
Peke teleporting in.
Fish is coming in, so Soaz, he will go down, but Peke lands a charm on towards Xaxus. There is a Blade of the Ruin King used, and they're going to try and lock up Peke. Can they actually finish him off? He uses ulti to keep the distance, sidesteps a tidal wave, gets the charm onto Vander, flashes, but can he get away from Jankos? He'll live for a split second longer. The bubble came in, and Jankos finishes him off.
So 2 kills now for Roccat, but it was all 5 members going to the top lane. Sorry, 4 members. Celaver sitting in the mid lane, trying to defend alone. A lot of damage onto the mid tower by Rekkles and YellowStar here. Rekkles and Cyanide. Doing really well here, counting the names and how many players were. It is definitely not over yet. Notice here now, Celaver is the guy going down. So she might be in trouble here. Can he kite it? No.
Oh, it was close, but Celaver able to finish it off in the end. And more kills for the AD carry. See there, Soaz a little bit annoyed with himself getting caught out. And that's the thing I fear for Fnatic here, that they've now 2 or 3 times, actually, if you look at Soaz, 4 times maybe you could argue, that they get caught out in this, but they don't seem to have any other plan.
So what Fnatic is doing now is being completely over-aggressive in terms of split pushing. When you split push, you need to make sure the rest of your team is in a position where they can punish the other team if they send 2 or 3 members to go kill whoever is split pushing. Fnatic were just running around the mid lane, they're running around the jungle. Nobody was in position to do anything. And now, once again, Roccat looking for a fight in YellowStar. You're gonna die. Can they get the next one?
Well, they get the reset there. Can they get over on towards xPeke? He's just charged away. Rekkles had come in on the bottom side as well. I don't think Roccat quite ready here to think about doing a Baron, but it's another kill for them. He's there for Celaver. He actually just used it. I don't know exactly where he used it, but there's the Void Spikes coming in. Instant jump away just in case, and right decision as well, because YellowStar already had sent the binding out. So Roccat know exactly where they are. That's actually going to give up a turret here by the looks of it. Xaxus down on the bottom side, hammering away on it. We are going to have Soaz coming in. Meanwhile, YellowStar getting caught out. What are they going to do? It's a flashing DFG will be thrown. The fish is enough to get the kill. And Overpow gets that one. Bottom turret has gone down. Soaz is now finally up there. Did use his teleport to get involved. Jankos dodges the spear. Soaz is going to go aggressive. Rekkles getting that one. Overpow now caught behind enemy lines and should be finished off. Double kill for Rekkles. That should be Baron for Fnatic. But Xaxus is still doing the base.
The Soaz is going down to defend here. No teleport. He used it to join the fight here. And the rest of Fnatic, they're not starting the Baron. They're actually running back to the mid lane here. They're pinging on the Dragon. So while they won the team fight, they lost 2 towers in the bottom lane. They had 2 members with teleport. Before all this happened, none of them were sitting in the bottom lane to clear the wave and stop Xaxus from actually pushing it. They might be able to get a few kills here, though.
Oh, ultimate coming out. There is the tidal wave out from Vander. Busts the shot will knock Cyanide back. Good bubble, actually, from Vander. But Nidalee is in chase. Xaxus is there as well. Here comes Ahri from the backside. xPeke might be able to clear up here for Fnatic. There's his double. Xaxus will get his blood well popped.
And he's teleport.
And he's dead. Yeah, he tried to teleport out of there. It's Rekkles that got that last one. He's now dominating at 6-0-5. They can go back straight to Baron. They can take a Dragon if they want it first of all, but Baron is the obvious target here.
So Roccat were actually expecting Fnatic to do the Baron after the one team fight. That's why we saw Celaver and Vander go to the Dragon. They're like, okay, we can at least take a Dragon. Look down his bottom lane here. Overpower's teleporting. He wants to get Inhibitor and trade it for the Baron.
Let's see, Jankos. Dangerous. Because he can poke constantly from the back here. That's the right decision, I think, from Soaz. Go in there, try and completely take him out of the way. Meanwhile, xPeke dodging off from Soaz's ultimate. That's a lot of damage coming though. The inhibitor is very, very low. Orb actually missing. There is a good charm though. xPeke stops all the damage. The Zhonya's is used, but there is the orb coming out. Dodged again by Overpow. He's going to try and walk off, but Fnatic now have the Baron. There it is. One charge will finish it off. Killing spree for xPeke and a minute spawn time for Overpow.
Overpow actually missed his ulti down in his bottom lane. He missed his E as well. Ended up losing the fight to xPeke. Didn't get Inhibitor, used the teleport. Baron, of course, went to Fnatic because there were still 4 members there. Yanger's going in, here's a fight!
Oh, they're going to go straight for it. Who are they going for here, though, really? Cyanide kiting around at the front there. It's a binding landing. Cyanide has to flash away. Celaver can't exactly jump in there face first right now. And xPeke is still pushing the bottom lane as well. So Fnatic taking a good point there to actually start backing away. The bindings make the damage follow up so easy there. We saw Celaver getting hit by it. There's a spear that comes flying through. Easy ultimates out of Rekkles. And that is the second inhibitor tower going down. Overpow's trying to keep the mid lane pushed out. Charm actually landing here on towards Aatrox. He will jump away. The inhibitor down to less than half. Jankos then focused. YellowStar here gets hit by the fish. Tidal wave comes through. Only will knock YellowStar up. And that was everything thrown at YellowStar, who didn't even die in the end. Aatrox gets his blood well popped. He will try and jump away, will be finished off by Soaz. And that now is a 5 versus 4 with super minions starting to come into the base. Soaz got a bit deep for this one. Celaver doing good damage, will be finished off. Overpow himself though will fall after killing off Soaz. And they're on to the Nexus, so it's Jankos, Celaver, and Jankos, I said that.
2 Jankos.
Well. 2 Jankoses, only 1. Both Nexus turrets are going down. I can't see them all down. Rekkles turning up towards Celaver. It's xPeke that helped up with that one. Rekkles got like at 7-0-7. And they're going to focus the Nexus. And Fnatic going to win game number 3. Go 2-1 up. And just 1 win away from Worlds.
So there was some sloppy moves in the game. Roccat tried the best to come back. They kept picking up some kills in the side lanes to stop the split push and delay Fnatic. But then we had that one big team fight. First around Baron, Fnatic picked up 2 kills, and then Roccat went down for the Dragon. Fnatic followed, picked up more kills, got the Baron as well, and xPeke won down the bottom lane, the 1-on-1 against Overpow. and suddenly it was just Fnatic pushing into the base.